Hey, what's up, everybody? The Fright Flights Classic just ended. We're going to watch the rounds here from ADAMDF101, and this is going to be how he won the Fright Flights Classic. So first off the course here is Harrowing Woods. It's good to know on Harrowing Woods, Adam is throwing what everybody threw with the tailored glow bag unique for this event. So off the tee shot there was the accurate roll sapphire and the sticky hope to throw it in. One of this is probably going to be Sapphire again. Yeah, the roll Sapphire to get up there. Ideally on this shot, you want a little bit of a ground play, but that roll Sapphire is going to get close enough that he's going to still be able to putt. Oh, he's going to guess putt with the hope. Look like Adam is using the windbreak fuse to putt. That's what I'm doing as well. When I have the tempo and the harp in my bag, that's windbreak fuse is a great straight putter. A little bit of a power down explorer, typically a warship line for me. So to see the explorer powered down makes a lot of sense, and then just close enough to putt in with the hope there. Unfortunately, I completely forgot to play this event. Oh, the fuse. This is great to have the fuse here because that's a typical ace run. And does it go in? No, just off to the right. And I completely forgot to play this event. Had so many other things going on with other events in the game. And so I'm not in this competition, but thankfully Adam was able to send me these rounds so we can get some good coverage of this event. He's going light glide rive. Yep, light glide rive on the forehand. Should be able to clear it, and it clears it no problem. Almost even an ace run at it. That red bull looks really sweet on this green here. 22 meters. Oh, thrown with the hope. Okay. I thought he was going to switch to the fuse. I'm not sure what Adam's throwing style is for fuse or hope right now. Herringwood 6. I feel like, oh, the Cloudbreaker. And a powered down Cloudbreaker. Interesting. A good look at it through here, that's for sure. He is going to be 22 meters, throwing with the hope and knocking it down. That is certainly an interesting one. To take a powered down line. It's kind of a really smart play there to deal with. Roll Sapphire up to the base here without a skip Sapphire. Not much ace run in this. Sure, you could run the glide skip Cloudbreaker, but that's totally not necessary and high risk for probably a low probability, especially if it's not a shot you're used to. Adam takes a little bit of rotate the world action there. Roll Sapphire powered down to be more like a musket here. And looks like he's turning the corner nicely. Should be what, like 180 feet or so. I don't know because it's in meters. The fuse throw in or hope? What are we going with here? The hope throw in on a forehand, full power. Oh man, the power was right, just a little bit off to the left side. Would have been nice to get a bonus stroke. Any bonus strokes on Harrowing Woods are going to be a big separator because for the most part, everybody here is going to be getting 12 under. The Cloudbreaker, okay. I think I would have gone Light Glide Rive. I actually love the Light Glide Rive for this shot. But the Cloudbreaker looks like maybe he's trying to get a little more aggressive and bite off some more of this fairway. Maybe get a shot at the Albatross on this one. 119 meters, that's way out there. The Royal Sapphire, really? Wow. Okay. I think I would have been thinking Rive. I don't know, maybe it's just a translation of meters in my mind that isn't working really well. Why I would have been thinking Rive for that one. There is round one at a clean 12 under for Harrowing Woods. Let's move into downtown, throwing that same glow bag. Then take the Cloudbreaker around the corner. Bite off as much distance as you can out here. It's a hard corner to turn. I know for a long time the best skippy distance driver I had in my bag was a turn skip rive. This is always a tough corner to turn with that turn skip rive. In the way the Cloudbreaker was tough to make it turn. Throwing this upshot, I take about 100 feet of power off, so it's like 33-ish meters. Guess I really don't know how to convert to meters too well. I haven't got close enough there. Get the first birdie. Sapphire again on the backhand. Yeah, oh, really? Okay. I thought it was going to go backhand because the roll is going to stop it short. Leave a little bit of a throw in, but in a one wind, That should be no problem, and it definitely is no problem throwing with the sticky hope there. Moving to hole 3. Let's keep it clean through here. A big win. The risk is going long on this hole. Oh, a little bit of collision there. So roll makes a lot of sense, but in a headwind, the roll wouldn't have been needed. Unfortunately, that was the only option here. Big downhill with the headwind. Wow. That was a great throw in for the big downhill and the headwind. That's a tough one to gauge for sure. Downtown 4. Looks like it's going to be the cloud breaker. It's going to set up something. This is looking great if it gets through these bushes. Through the bushes. Come on. Through the bushes. Nice. Through the bushes. Set up beautifully here. Just a hope throw in. Yeah, he's a hope thrower. And this one, 50 meters. No, not hope. Fuse. Man, I really don't understand. Oh, you know what it is? I hit the fuse in there. Oh, a little bit long. Adam usually throws in with the keystone. It's actually even more impressive taking this event without your main throw-in disc. That's the hardest thing for me in kind of a set bag. If I don't have an accurate windbreak fuse, it's so difficult. The light glide ride is actually great here because it just clears that corner no problem. Adam is going with the cloud breaker, which is certainly very doable, especially with the light glide ride for that second shot. Yeah, and this is set up just great. This is a tee shot where I wish I had the light glide ride in my bag normally, because that just clears the wall if you fade out a little too early. But the light glide for the second shot, watch that sweet red glow go through there. That is so cool. And Adam is here for the easy 9-meter eagle. Sweet to finish that one out. Downtown 6. Okay, time to make a decision because you got to get the eagle here if you're going to win. Going cloud breaker, so we're trying to bite off a lot of distance. Looks like maybe trying to bite off the distance. Oh, don't skip over. Don't skip over. Oh, man. Really lucky to catch the top of that fence. This tailwind, I think, is going to. Really? We laying up? Oh, wow. I assumed with winning this event that there are basically no mistakes there. I think the light glide might have made that if it could have gotten over the fence. I don't know. Well, clear, I didn't play the event, so no way. Ooh, almost saved the eagle anyway. Like I said, I didn't play the event, so I don't know if the light glide would have cleared from there or not. So taking the birdie, dropping one stroke from what could have been perfect. Roll Sapphire, right? Yeah, roll Sapphire. Man, this is when I struggle. If I don't have my musket, I feel like I don't know this shot. So that is good to see Adam shot there with the roll Sapphire, how it gets right to the green for an easy tap in here to the end. 2 more holes to go on downtown before we switch to the balance bag for the final 2 courses. Roll Sapphire out to the benches. Right by the bench there is going to be light glide right over the top or glide skip. Light glide over the top. Get a little bit of foliage. It's going to drop it down. That's a super annoying broomstick. You got to get around that. 20 meter should be no problem getting in. There we go. Absolutely no problem there getting in. Downtown 9. Going to be light glide rive, I'm guessing. Yeah, light glide rive. Take some power off a bit. And this is a great looking shot. That's going to lose enough speed that it's not going over that wall. 32 meters to knock it down and take the almost perfect round on downtown. One single mistake there, but one stroke off of perfect is not bad at all through the first 2 rounds. And here we go, jumping in right away with the balance bag on Koo Backwoods. It's got the wind glide rive, so good to know it's not going to have quite the distance. Take some power off. Okay, some power off and playing the ground play. I'm going to guess Adam usually throws like a sapphire here, so trying to replicate that. And it did a really good job of replicating that, getting right up for the putt. And the putt in with the fuse drops in the birdie. Koo Backwoods is a course where it's really a don't mess up, don't make mistakes is the name of the game on Koo Backwoods. This isn't the place where you're going to be trying to gain a lot of extra strokes with bonus strokes. That may be a multiplayer. You might do some of that. But here it's this play clean, get your birdies, get the eagles that you need to on the par fives, and then keep it clean through the rest of it. It's got to be the goal through Koo Backwoods here. Koo Backwoods 3 is Rive's got to be the distance, right? And then a little bit of power off the Rive is going to turn the corner and get some good ground play up there. Yeah, great ground play. Close enough to putt in with the fuse and take this birdie. Nice here. Moving to Backwoods 4. This is the first musket eagle. I'd probably go musket off the tee. No, but Rive. And the power down ride. You definitely see a lot of skill here Adam is showing in powering down the discs to replicate the shorter distance. That is one thing with this balanced bag that's missing. There's a big gap between the distance of the accurate roll musket and the windbreak glide Rive. So a big gap of distance there that is really best covered by powering down the Rive. And you see Adam is taking that clean eagle on Backwoods 4 and moving right along to Backwoods 5. Is this a musket now? Okay, now the musket. This is one a typical play for me is the water skip Sapphire, just for the ground play of it. And it gets a bit closer. But you see the musket has absolutely no problem getting to 19 meters, about 60 feet away, where that fuse should go right into the heart of the chains. A 60-foot throw in, absolutely no problem in a one wind. Is this like Glide Rive? Powered down a bit. And there it is, powered down a bit to get more of the Sapphire type of distance. A little bit of collision, yeah. A little bit of collision is perfect to land right on the green in putting range, putting with the fuse, right into the basket. I know I've been a big advocate lately, like a lot of people, of throwing in instead of using the putting motion. And I think this shows, whoa, what's happening here? Wow. That is not a line I was expecting to see, but that worked out so nicely here right next to the basket. Holy moly, that's some creativity to work with the discs you have and the wind that you have. Dang. If you that thought that I'm a big fan of an advocate for throwing in instead of putting, except when you don't have your throw-in disc. If you don't have your main throw-in disc, then using whatever you have, whatever putter is given to you in a balanced bag, or the fuse as a mid-range, something kind of straight-ish, using the putting motion is going to be way better for you if you're in range to do that, just because there's a lot less of the disc's flight characteristics coming into play. Now this, yeah, this is way up, right? Well, I guess try to get through with the windbreak glide. And a little bit wide. Yeah, that's in trouble there. So I'm assuming this is going to be a birdie. And I would say Koo Backwoods is the Musket Eagles, but without the water skip in this one, and especially with the 3-win. This is not a Musket Eagle. A birdie does just fine here, but it gets the eagle anyway. Oh my gosh. I thought 42 meters out and all the foliage in the way, there was no chance. But there we go, and that's how you work towards winning it. So the Fright Flights Classic. This is the mixed layout for Fright Flights for this event. Fuse off the tee for the ace run on Heron Woods 4, and it's just to the green. Everyone should be ace running this every time. Only the rare freak accident hits the cage and rolls down into the water. And even then, there's really nothing you can do to avoid that. Roll musket, roll musket, easy peasy here. It's always interesting watching other people play, because if you've watched my videos before, my gameplay, you're used to me aiming really low on this hole. But if the Adam throws it kind of high and soft, I kind of like it. It's probably a better play, but it'd be something new that I would need to learn to figure out how to do the soft play and other wind adjustments and such. Oh, is it the same wind? Same wind. Can he do it again? But make the adjustment. He's a little bit more inside off the tee there, and it is much better off the tee. 20 meters this time instead of the 42 last time. And the fuse throw in, he doesn't usually throw in with the fuse, but he does it with absolutely no problem there and still gets that eagle. That is 2 tough eagles to get that he got, and that's probably a good reason that pushed him to the top. He knows going into this last round, a 11 under, if I remember correctly, on this last round, tied him for first place. So he's shooting for 11 or better on this last round to tie for first. Of course, better would be even better and take a solo win. That is a cheeky forehand throw in with the fuse. Wow. That was cool. That was a really cool shot with the fuse. I'm going to go back and watch that again for sure. Light glide drive off the tee on downtown 4 here. Gets into a decent landing zone. It's hard without something flippy skippy, or at least flippy, to get really close to that curb and have a close throw in. 84 feet is a attempt with the musket. I'm assuming probably not. This is a tough throw and certainly a big bonus to get if it gets there. It doesn't go into the basket, but a nice save onto the green here. Should we get in likely to be this birdie at 18 meters away? There we go. 4 holes to go. Koo Backwoods back to hole 5. I don't know what makes this particularly good for the Fright Classic. In my opinion, fairly boring hole you get up here. And there's no ace chance, not a lot can go wrong. And a pretty boring birdie. We know Adam is going for his -11, so boring birdies are not bad to see when you're in this position. He's 8 down so far with 3 holes to go. So an eagle here brings first place overall into play. Uh-oh. Oh, a great kiss off that rock to get through the keyhole onto the green at 17 meters to throw in and take the eagle. Now birdie takes solo first. See if we can lock it in. This is a tough birdie, especially without your bag. It's going to take a little bit of power off the white glide drive and plenty of anhyzer on that to counteract that right to left crosswind. This is still fading probably a lot earlier than Adam would have liked. Stay in. Oh man, and a good curb. I think back in the day before that curb was there and raised up. Imagine how much tougher this hole was then. I don't have to imagine, I can remember. A tough throw in here with the fuse. 28 meters. Snuck it into the top. So right now, last hole, par wins. Par ties first. But when it's Koo Backwoods too, you know that the birdie is totally in play. Should be an easy birdie here. 81 meters. You lay up. Yeah, the escape has a little bit of turn to it to help keep it straighter. Oh no. That was supposed to be the easy layup. And now left with 29 meters for the win. Oh boy, high stress moment. Knock it in. You got this. Get the sway just right. Wow, way to clutch up on that finish. Getting the -12 and the solo first place. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you win the Fright Flights Classic in Disc Golf Valley. Here's another video that YouTube thinks you might enjoy. Here's a video on the other side. Sorry, that's not a video on the other side. That's a subscribe link on the other side if you want to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss featured content. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. As always, stay bogey free.